Prepare for Nerdgasm. Hey, what's up, Nerdgasm fans? Jerry here, aka Barnacles. Got a little unboxing to do for you guys today, mainly because it got moved to the top of the pile since I probably got 20 requests for it. I got that Nest Learning Thermostat. It's supposed to be that smart thermostat that you can set using your smart device, Android or iPhone, iPad, what have you. And it also is supposed to save on energy because it more efficiently regulates your furnace or heating device in your house. So I picked one of these up. I think I got it from Amazon.com. It was about $250 or $270. I don't remember, somewhere in there. But it finally arrived, and a lot of you guys seem to be interested in it. I'm guessing probably because it's winter right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this bad boy open. Let's see what's inside. The packaging is actually really, really nice. I really wasn't expecting that. Let's go ahead and open it. I'm just using my awesome pen here as a makeshift knife. There we go. Cellophane gone. Alright, well, really nice box. Got a little slide off insert. Let's see. It's got another little seal on the side here. Before unwrapping, please check compatibility. And I'm just going to assume it's compatible. My house is only like 10 years old, so if it's not compatible, I'm sorry, Nest, I did not heed your warning. But I'll still gladly send this back and get a refund. Alright, so there it is, guys. Pretty simple packaging. It's funny, everything's packaged like a freaking iPhone now. You can see the back of the device. It has a USB port. Not quite sure, probably for firmware upgrades and stuff like that. And then it's got the port for connecting to the back side. Very heavy, feels like it's milled from aluminum and glass, so, you know, very, very high build quality. Go ahead and keep going here. Got a little sleeve. The sleeve looks like it contains a manual here talking about how to use the device. Talks about day 1 through day 30 through day 90. And a couple different languages. So I'm guessing that's like tells you how it figures things out. Let's see, concierge service. Remove and recycle your old thermostat, install Nest for you, give quick product demo, connect to your Wi-Fi. So apparently, if you're not a technical savvy guy like I think I am, you can just call the guys and they'll come out and install it for you. But, you know, of course I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just root around in there with the wires and hopefully not see any magic smoke when I cross the wrong ones. Okay, we got a manual here. Looks like it talks about the compatibility. It says it works with over 95% of all 24-volt heating and cooling systems. Well, I hope mine's 24 volt. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay, it talks about how to wire everything. Let's see, it comes with some wire labels. Hopefully my wires have labels. If they don't, this is going to suck. And it talks about how to disconnect the wires and how to move them over to the new device. We will be using this extensively later. Go ahead and set that aside. It even comes with its own freaking tool. Look at that. It's actually kind of nice. It's a little handle. It takes the standard size bits. It's got a Phillips and a straight slot on it. So, dude, how many... I mean, things usually come with disposable tools. This is actually a nice tool. I'll keep this around and use it for all kinds of stuff. Comes with 2 screws. Looks like they're for drywall or wood. And then the back plate. This is the piece that mounts to the actual wall. It actually has a level built into it. You see the little level with the bubble in the middle? Dude, how cool is that? That is a very well-made device. And then this looks like it lines up and just snaps right onto that. So, actually very, very high build quality. And then this, in this, it looks like there's a metal plate and another plate here. I'm guessing this plate is probably for if you have an old thermostat and it's all cut out. You can make it look nice like that. So I'm guessing you can also just mount it directly. Actually, I don't know. It looks like you could just screw this right into the wall, but it looks like these are just for install with this side away from wall. Alright, well, we'll figure out what to do with this. It looks like it's set up for a couple different options. Then you look in here, it's got 4 screws for attaching stuff to this. It's pretty cool. It's probably the best product packaging I've seen in a long time. All right, well, what do you say we go downstairs and see if we can rip the old thermostat off the wall and get this thing installed without burning my house down? Let's do it. All right, guys, so here's the old thermostat. It's a Honeywell, 72 degrees in here. And that's my son. We're trying to build a barricade to keep him out of the hallway. It's not working too well. He just wants to know what Daddy's doing. So anyways, Honeywell, this thing's probably about 10 plus years old. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this. I think it's just, all right, that was pretty easy. Looks like we have 4 wires on the back here. I will label them. It looks like the wires themselves aren't labeled, but it does have the posts labeled. So you got N, we got G, we got R. So hopefully those translate over to what I have to do on the new device. So I've got only the 4 wires, so let me go ahead and label those. And that's got a fuel switch. What the hell is fuel switch? For high efficiency furnaces, 90%, adjust screw 1 turn out. Okay, whatever. We'll figure this out. All right, let's go grab the labels. Actually, instead of labeling everything, I'm just gonna take a picture. Whenever you're doing stuff like this, it actually is good to take a picture, because then you can always go back and reference the orientation and color of the wires and everything. This has saved me so much when working on cars. Xander, you're cracking me up, buddy. Oh, now he's mad. All right, so now we've got a picture. It looks like we're only dealing really with 3 wires. So we're just gonna have to figure out where these 3 wires go on the Nest, which looks like it supports about 20 wires. So hopefully this isn't too confusing. All right, guys, so looking at the manual here, I used to have the red wire connected to R and it was jumped over to RC, so it was connected to both screws. It says right in here in the manual, you know, I rarely read the manual. I'm glad I did this time. It says the jumper wire is not necessary. You can connect the red wire to either RH or RC, which is on here. So you have RC and RH. And then the other 2, we have one marked as G right there. And then we have one marked as W1, which is the W in there. So this is actually going to be really easy to install because the wires all have a direct location. I don't need to use a jumper. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So it said R can go into RH or RC. So we'll just go ahead and run into RC. These are cool. You just depress them. They're just pressure fit. So just stick it in there and release. Except for we probably want to come through the back. There we go. Go into RC. And before doing this, you should disconnect the power. I didn't do that because I figured you guys would like watching me get electrocuted. I was wondering, my wife's watching over there. I was wondering if you'd hear that.
Of course I do.
Yeah, I figured. I was just seeing if you're listening.
I am.
All right, so now we're going to disconnect W. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and bring W through. And W, we'll just run W to W1. Good, that's not a hot wire. See how I tested that? You just want to grab it ever so briefly. Okay, come on, get in there. Oh boy, that one doesn't want to go in there that easy. That one's got a little too much wire on it, but that's okay. We'll get it in there anyways. Good enough. All right, we're going to disconnect green. And green goes to G. Wow, look at that. Whoever wired my house knew what they were doing. Wasn't me. All right, get that in there. Get in there. Hopefully I don't screw this up because it's cold outside and we would like some heat. Isn't that right, hon? See, now she's not listening.
Oh, sorry, what?
That's okay. I just said I better not screw this up because you'd probably like some heat.
Yeah.
All right, and there we go. That is wired up. So now let's go ahead and take this old back plate off, which I actually should have done before wiring it up, but I think we'll be okay. Of course, the tool they sent was too dinky to take these screws off, so I'm gonna go grab something better. All right, here we go. taking out the old screws. I hope the other back plate they give me just lines up. That'd be really awesome. Well, that's a gnarly screw. Throw that on the floor. Come on. Come on. Now it looks like this thing has a lot more plugs on it, so I'm guessing you can hook it up to air conditioning and all that stuff too. All right, and there we have it. Tuck those wires back into the wall. Come on, cooperate. Make sure we don't get anything pinched in there. There we go, that's flush. Okay, I'm gonna go get the back plate. Let's see. Well, that will cover the holes. You can obviously see a problem with this. I put it together without putting the back plate on first. Oops. Hey, anything worth doing is worth doing like 3-4 times, right? This is the Jerry way. All right. Well, we know everything goes, it's color coded. So red goes to R, green goes to G, red goes to R. I think I just said that, W goes to white. All right. Try this again. There we go. I'm going to use the back plate so it covers up these nasty holes on the wall. I can just offset it. Well, yeah, no, I can. That's fine. And then that. Damn it, wires, I do not want you touching. Perfect. Yep, that'll work. Okay. Now to do this again. Okay, white goes to W. Beautiful. Whew. All right, well, we know green's a hot wire now. Just got a little 24 volt wake up. Okay. All right, goes to red. If any of you guys out there are electricians, feel free to tell me how stupid I am for doing this.
You're stupid.
You're not an electrician, honey. You're not qualified to tell. Well, actually, you are qualified to tell me how stupid I am. All right, so double check. We got white, we got green, we got red. All right, everything's good. Now I just gotta drill some screws into the wall. I'm gonna use the screws that came with it because they were nicer. Hey, now I can use their cool tool. All right, get it level. There we go. That is level. They're self-tapping screws, so they go in really easy. Okay. That is nice and level. Okay, you don't want to over tighten the screws when you're just going into sheetrock. Otherwise it'll strip them. Okay. Just get them good and snug. There we go. Now let's go grab the Nest. Alright, here is the actual Nest unit. You just snap that on. And the little green light just came on, so I'm thinking it's got power. And we're booting up. Alright, so right now it looks like the Nest is actually booting up. And there we go. We have a menu. Here, let's see if we can make it a little more visible. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. Alright, so English. Okay, you just push it as a button and then turn, so confirm your choice. So, internet connection. Connect to the internet from remote control update. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it even does local weather updates. Select my network. There it is right there. And now I have to enter my password. This will be a lengthy process. I will be right back. Alright, so I was unable to get it to connect to the internet. I have to go through the troubleshooting steps. So I'll go ahead and just connect it back. So we're going to skip past that and just go to heating and cooling. Are you a professional Nest installer? No, I'm a homeowner. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Installed heating fan. What is the fuel source you're using? We're using gas. What type of heating do you have? Let's see, forced air. And then my location. Let's Nest, local time, determine the weather. All right. I'm in the USA, and my zip code is... Alright, so set the date and time. So today is December 16th, right, hon?
Yes.
2012. And the time would be 1:14. p.m. It's going to be Pacific. It's actually pretty cool. So single family, multifamily, it's a single family. How many thermostats are in this home? Only this one. Let's see, when was this house built? This would have been 2000s. Woo, excuse me. All right, name this thermostat. We will call this... downstairs. Okay, temperature. What is the lowest temperature you'd like when you're away? I'm going to say 65. Adjustments help Nest learn your preferred temperature. Alright. Nest temperature sensor will calibrate automatically during usage. That's cool. And I'm finished. So now I can change my heat. We'll set it at 70. Here, let's see if it kicks on. Yep, I just heard the furnace kick on. We'll leave it at 70. That's actually really cool. Okay, so you can go through and change the schedule. It's got a whole menu system on it. So let's go back to settings. Let's see, brightness, screen on when you approach. That's cool. Click sound on. Fahrenheit. Wow, it's 81 degrees in here right now. Oh my gosh, I need to go turn off the insert. 81 degrees in here. Alright, turns out I just had to reset the access point. So here we go, we are now connected. Done. Needs more time to report my energy usage. How do I get out of here? There we go. So there you have it. Looks like it's all set up. It's connected to the internet, so now I can get the local weather. Let's see, settings, energy, schedule, off, done and away. So, I think we're done. Alright, now that we have the Nest all installed, let's go ahead and try the application. So here I am on my iPad. I went in the marketplace, did a search for Nest, and we're going to go ahead and download the Nest mobile application. It's free, of course. Go ahead and install that. Wants my password. I have to say at this point, installing the Nest was an absolute breeze. I had a little bit of problem connecting to my Wi-Fi network, but that was because I needed to reset the router. That had nothing to do with the Nest. Okay, it's now installed, so we'll open it. Okay, it says I need to log into my Nest account. Okay, so apparently I have to sign up for a Nest account. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I have to agree with their terms of service. Sure, why not? And now I have to do a verification. Alright, the verification is now complete. It says a Nest thermostat has been detected on my network. I like that. Let's go ahead and add it. Okay guys, all I had to do after creating my account was go downstairs, and the Nest already had up on the screen that it detected my account was created. So all I had to do is push one button to add it. And here you go. It shows my weather pattern outside. It's rainy. I can click on the thermostat. I can go up. I can go down. Looks like you have to use the up arrows and the down arrows, so I can set the temperature in my house. And looks like there's some settings here. You can do the away mode, Nest Sense, technical info, the equipment. Tells me my heating source and all that. Safety temperature. Activate a heat safety minimum. This can keep your plumbing from freezing. Okay, well that's fine. Leave that alone. But you can see it even detected the wiring, and it shows me it right here on my pad, so I can see which connectors are connected to which wire. I mean, pretty cool stuff. And pretty straightforward. And it looks like you can install multiple thermostats in your house if you have zones, which is something that I eventually want to do, because the upstairs gets way too hot in my house from the radiant heat, because I live in a loft design with really high ceilings. And I'd love to put another thermostat up here in my room so that I could basically shut off the ducts when the heat's running downstairs. But you see, I mean, pretty straightforward. Supports multiple. Says the temperature outside now is 38 degrees. It's pretty cool. You can turn the thermostat on and off. All in all, I think this is a really, really cool gadget. It also looks like you can do some scheduling. I haven't set up my scheduling yet to have the heat set on different days at different times and everything. That'll be pretty cool for when I'm working during the day. Especially at night, because when I sleep I like it cold in the house because I have blankets on. So I'm going to start setting this thing to start turning the heat down at a certain point at night down to like 68 degrees. And during the day I can keep it 70 degrees. And when I'm at work I can keep it 72 degrees, since my wife likes it to be like a flaming inferno in here. But that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, that's the iPad app, and apparently there's an app for Android too, so you can pretty much control it from anywhere. And I haven't tried it over the internet yet, but I think since it goes through the centralized account, it will work over the internet. So next time you're at home, you know, you can be monitoring this, be like, oh, wife turned the temperature up to 75, I'm going to go ahead and back that sucker back down to 68. She'll never know. Alright guys, well that's a big thumbs up for the Nest thermostat. Seems to work pretty good. Really easy to install. The build quality on it's absolutely phenomenal. It's really cool looking on the wall too. I mean, it accents your house. The features that it has to get on the internet and check the weather and everything, and the support for the application on the iPad, so you can just be laying in bed, grab your phone, grab your iPad, grab your Android device, and just change the temperature. It's really convenient and cool, and the fact that you can even check it on the go is awesome too. It has some cool features. It's got a lot of learning features. It's supposed to actually cut down on your energy bills by learning your house's heating habits and finding the most efficient way to do it with the heating source that you have. And it has to learn that over like 30, 90 days, and it's supposed to get more and more efficient. So maybe I'll revisit this and let you guys know how that goes down the road, because at this point I can only comment on it being a really kick-ass thermostat. As far as the money it saves me, I'll let you guys know if the bill gets any lower as we move on. But again, that's going to take time to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this gave you a nerdgasm. This is definitely one of those really weird, kind of odd, edgy gadgets. And they're actually my favorite to review. So let me know if you guys like the video, don't like the video. Hey, leave them in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out a lot. Smash that like button. Check out my other videos. I upload videos constantly. I do gaming, technology, you name it. I love talking to all of you guys. Come on over to my Facebook page. If you go to my main channel page and subscribe, you can see the links on the side to my Facebook and my Twitter and my Reddit and all those places. So come join me in the social networking world. I love talking to all you guys, and trying to carry on a meaningful conversation with you guys in the YouTube comments is difficult at best, because YouTube just isn't a good place to communicate. But I do enjoy that, and I want you guys to know that. So hey, again, hope this gave you a nerdgasm. Till next time, guys.